Temperance is the number one energy that keeps coming through for the collective right now. If you think you're alone, you're not. It's like there's a whole new structure of love being made behind the scenes. Temperance is very connected with divine timing, with angel presence, support, and guidance, whatever you view the angels as, that light energy, that helping energy. Temperance can also be very connected, at least for me, to transmutation of emotions, a process, letting things go through a process, waiting for this process to occur, and not making any assumptions or quick rush like decisions or judgments until this process, this digestion has actually occurred. There's more than to the story than meets the eye. There's more than what meets the eye, okay? It also feels like the bitterness and the frost and the snowy energy around our hearts it's being melted right now. And sometimes it takes a certain amount of devastation or pushing or breaks, even pains or momentous moments to break that ice, to break that shell. But it's a necessary point. They're saying a necessary cursor or point. Cursor, it needs to happen. Cursor, I'm getting like the image of the little arrow and where it points to. I also want to say, as a very sensitive person, I really feel every time temperance is coming out for you guys and for us as a collective, I'm really feeling the aliveness and the energy in it. I feel the angels in it. I feel the presence in it. I feel the divine, let's say, knowing in it, the soul knowing. It's a knowing, it's a feeling beyond all logic or rationale. It's just there, and it's a very warm and supported, loving, just knowing energy. And I hope you can tap into that too when you need to, when you are able. You know, I know we can't be there all the time, but this temperance energy, it's so strong and it's so present, okay? And for you to be aligned, of course, to these messages, no matter what algorithm, social media, no matter what, there's a frequency alignment. If you really think about the numbers and the percentages and the fact that you would be frequency aligned to a video that probably will get maybe 1,000 views, like that's something, okay? Even more views, even when you're seeing videos or messages that have more views, it doesn't always mean the message is what it seems. But in this case, to be aligned to something like this, you pulled it, you're connected. When we say you're not alone, we mean it, and we mean it in the best way possible, they're saying, and really pointing out the word possible, possibilities. What is possible? Everything. Everything is possible. This world, this life is full of possibility. And we want to remind you of that. They're saying of this in this distinct hour. We want to remind you of this in this distinct hour. That every possibility occurs. It is a natural occurrence. And all possibility is possible. It's the nature of possibility. You really go into and break down the nature of things, like certain words, subjects, emotions, such as possibility, you will see that they are their own closed circuit. They kind of invert back on themselves. They're mirrors. So possibility, when you tune into the energy of possibility, it's impossible for anything to not be possible. You know, it's all possibility. If you have troubles tuning in, like with manifestation or reality creation, try just tuning in onto one word or subject and into the energy of that and understanding it like possibility. Getting into what that means and what can I do, what can I focus on, what can I incorporate that feeds the sensation of possibility, of what is possible. Okay, that can be a great tool for you to help lift your mindset, your energy, your spirit, just to get you into a place, high vibrational manifestation type of energies for the better. If you want that, you don't have to be there all the time, but just when you can, when you feel it, just get into the energy of possibility, open-endedly. Doesn't have to be focused on anything, just possibility. You know, some humans can fly. That's a possibility. Another point here is you have one goal or wish or vision. And it does not often, especially here, occur the way that you think it's supposed to. You think that this vision means going about it this way, and that and energy and mentality can be so ingrained that you don't even realize that you're connecting the how with the outcome. And when you don't see the how happening, you think, oh, outcome isn't happening either, but it is. There's almost an egoic program, like a taking charge, forcing egoic, having to be in this like leadership energy, a masculine type of vibe that could be very connected with how you see the achieving, for example, of your dreams, where spirit here in this message is talking about actually you being very stripped down and doing a lot of releasing and a lot of letting go and a lot of healing and a lot of emotional connecting and energy work. So big dizziness, vertigo, vibrational shift there. You getting into that actually is much more connected with your wish fulfillment, your dreams, your authenticity in this life than forcing something. It doesn't mean that there won't be a time and place for that leadership, egoic, forceful kind of energy. That's all has its place and it's beautiful in its own right. But right now there's a process happening that is very much intertwined with your heart's truest wish, whisper, dream. It does feel like there's so much information and buzz and energy around just in general, even mentally, even if you're not paying attention to it, that the intuition could be a little bit off right now. Only take it if it, resonates. It's not to make you doubt or anything. It's just if you feel a little disconnected, I do feel like that's just temporary. It's normal. It makes sense with everything buzzing. If you feel called towards any kind of fast or cleanse or anything that just not ungrounds you, it's good to stay grounded, but anything that just helps you go into ease, even just nature or the sound of flowing water, walking, whatever, that can be real help. It's also an important time to choose your words wisely, to choose your words carefully, to speak, but not everything or all of it. Some of you, and this is a little bit more targeted, could be also healing from a masculine fire sign in your life, no matter how long ago. All right, and that's made things a little bit slow. Your healing process that's had to take its course, but it's still been the path to your dreams, let's say, in this life, or part of that path. Also a little bit of a targeted energy. Some of the hot and cold people you've experienced in life that are a little bit emotionally unstable have actually been helping put you into your Empress energy, regardless of gender. That can be healing the mother wound. That can be reclaiming your self-care, caring about you, caring for yourself, that maternal energy within you, learning how to receive and prioritize your feminine needs and energies, and being creative. That's very creative energy. These watery or hot and cold type of people could have really just helped along the process to make this transition. Even came in to wake up that healthy detachment, putting yourself more first, at least the feminine energy first. I'm also seeing a recovery from loss on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, this can be some kind of a little gift or miracle from universe. This can be physical. It can be emotional, like your self-worth. It can be both. It can really be tied in, but it is a recovery from those losses and those lacks. And right now there's just been a focus on you emotionally being on a journey, and whatever is needed to support that journey for you, that self-investigation and understanding and actually being with, not avoiding or checking out as much, but actually having to kind of face or be with in some way or another. Okay, so I am seeing that recovery here. Those are your messages for now. Sending you much love and wellness. Take care.